5 seconds remaining. Team secrets turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Team secrets turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Team secrets turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
I'm used to the old Dota we were casting yesterday, so with the old fast draft. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
OG's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Team secrets turn to pick.
Yeah, you really wanna expand on it. I mean, secrets bans aren't really that unusual, other than the Nature's Prophet, but that hero's kind of on the up and up. Like, I feel like that hero's.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know. Like, obviously they've got S4, so.
I definitely wouldn't say this hero's like on the up and up. I think it's already at the tippy top.
Do you reckon it's at the top of it's ever gonna get?
Oh, sorry. In its terms of being pos 4, I think it's the way it's played. I don't know if it's 5 or 4, but I'm pretty sure it's 4. The hero's incredible. It can be in 3 lanes. It's a driving force in the early game to win your lanes really comfortably too. And what a really good pushing power. It's got burst on his ultimate. Nature's Wrath, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and decent control into the late game. You got to remember, a lot of these cores don't tend to have a Quelling Blade in the late game. And it's a 6-second stun in some cases, and 4-stars with how nerf they got seem to be quite rare on some lineups now.
Yeah, I mean, not getting the really good stats from the 4-star anymore. I mean, sure, you're getting some, but it's nowhere near as good. You are right. It's I mean, it's never going to be as good as the OG 4-star with the Staff of Wizardry and the Water Staff. That was the real good one, you know.
That was before I was born, dude. I'm not that
old. Really, dude? It was in Dota too.
I'm a home player.
Ugh.
Yeah. I only came like what, 2-3 years ago?
That's true. That's true. You're a late switcher. You are.
Yep, that's me.
You stuck by. You stuck by. You know, you played with the big boys back then.
Yeah, back then.
Back in the day, you know. Back in your relevance.
Yeah, back in my day. No, I'm not old. I can't say that yet. I'm not that old.
That's true. You are a good few moons younger than me, so you really
few moons.
Few moons, mate. A few
You're
moons.
so wise.
Ah, look, that's what I bring to the cast, you know? I'm just an old fella, just here to talk.
Yeah, so Witch Doctor, a hero that really got hit by the nerf stick. It was, I think Maledic was on a... Oh, this is going to
It's
be
like
real
a
rough.
50 second cooldown now, level 1.
Yeah, it used to be on 20 seconds, I want to say. That's a rough call by me, but I think it was around 20 seconds, and yeah, it's been bumped all the way up to 50 seconds at level 1, all through to level 4, I believe. So, definitely a hero that got quite nerfed. However, OG seems to be the only team at the moment that pick it up. I mean, I haven't been watching as much Dota as I should be, but definitely OG seem to be the ones picking it all the time, so they definitely don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, the hero is still good. Spells being the stun and the heal. Heal is very cost effective, AoE, very good long-term heal, and obviously the cast being one of the best stuns in the game, just for how it can be effectively used, and then the Earth Spirit, of course.
Yeah, I mean, you can always go for the sort of different build with the Witch Doctor where you max up the heal a lot earlier.
Yeah.
It could be something he moves into with the Maledict nerfs, but then again, the value point of Maledict really isn't there anymore because of the cooldown. So it almost forces you to level it.
I don't mind 2 points. It's a way that you can win the lanes still with those big beefy offlaners coming in, like the Underlords, the Tides. It's a way you can get the damage off. However, you move into the mid game with a few more points in heal and offer your team that supporting cast rather than a bit more offense.
Yeah, I guess it all depends what you're playing. If you're playing at the sort of run down a lane at the enemies, you can max up the heal a bit faster, but we see the Night Stalker as well picked up from Team Secret, so playing the Vision game right now, making sure he can control the map and obviously have the Rubik up there as well.
Something that I really like looking at is when teams come into games, you can notice with their first 2 picks, if they're testing something, because they might not have enough respect for an opposition, or some means that they feel like they could drop one game and come back to win 2-1. Or if there is the respect off the bat, and I think both openers here are full respect drafts. Like these teams both know how strong each other are, and they aren't going to leave any measures to extra games.
10 seconds remaining.
In these games is that there are teams that aren't going to make the main event, so you've got to be real careful breaking the lines between. You don't want to show everything you've got. You kind of need to test things because of the patch as well, but you've also got to make sure that you're at the top of your group, or else it could all just go downhill from there. I don't think. Yeah. I think even prize money worth for like the lowest teams is basically nothing for these teams anyway. You know, it's more prize money than you've ever earned, but it's nothing.
That I'll ever see.
Big boys, yeah, pretty much.
Well, no, it's just nice to see the full respect coming out in Draft 1, because a few of the few teams that have been playing recently, they've been testing some things on Game 1. Like, we saw some techies, we've seen some a lot of Pudge picks by VP. I mean, it's good, but is it as strong as the counterparts? Because they did a Morphling Pudge draft, where the Morphling took the Morph into allies, and they were throwing out all sorts of hooks.
Yeah, so looking at the stats as well, Secret are 2-1 in the group, and OG are 2-0 in the group so far. So, on points, technically, yes, but obviously, Secret has played more games so far, so depending how this one goes, it's going to show a lot. I mean, if OG go down to 2... sorry? No, it's just Group B still, so it's got, what,
10 seconds
OG and VP are at the top right now with 6 points each, but they've both only played 2 games. So Secret's played an extra game above them, and yeah, I think Secret are the only team played. Oh no, sorry, Secret have played 1-1. What am I talking about? Secret have won 1, lost 1, and OG have won 2. So OG are ahead. I'm just losing it, apparently. I can't. Look, mate, I'm looking at the Excel spreadsheet I've got. It's rough, man. It's rough. It's very white. Hard to see. I'm getting old. My eyesight's going.
Definitely a big meta change for me. Seeing these heroes, I don't see the Rubik as the 5, I don't see Bounty as the 4, or the Bounty as like a 4-5, and I don't see Night Stalker as the pos 3, but you know, it started to come into the meta now, so I mean, it's very defined what these 3 heroes do these days, whereas back in the time, you know, you see these 3 heroes, you're not sure where they're going to land, what's going to happen.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, don't the Bounty Hunter and the Night Stalker really do the same thing for a team in a general sort of vision game?
Yes and no. Night Stalker provides a more fighting vision, whereas the Bounty offers a more information-based vision, I guess, is like that. The simplest terms to put it. When you're leading into a fight, Night Stalker is a lot better to have, whereas the Bounty gets you those deeper wards, gets you that deeper vision. You can see their map movements, what they're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, fair enough. And we've got the Lone Druid and the Dragon Knight as well for OG, so, I mean, this is a run-at-you lineup, right? This is just kill all of your towers by 15-20 minutes. So, I wouldn't even be surprised if you see Witch Doctor Max's heal this game. Like, early.
Always keen to see what I'm pretty sure No Tail will be doing on the Lone Druid with either Bear or Hero build. And then the Gyro picked up a Team Secret. Like, Gyro was one of the heroes that didn't get hit by the nerf stick in the most recent patch. He did get the flak increased duration by 10 seconds from 30 to 40 in the previous patch, but still one hero that has just been at the top of its game and, I mean, making it through to second phase picks is something, I guess, to be questioned. I'm not too sure. I feel like the hero is still pretty good right now. It's just...
Yeah, the cooldown didn't really hit him too hard, because once you get that talent for, the 8 hits, it's there for every team fight, unless you're fighting more than every, 40 seconds, and you're not wasting it too much on farming. It's not really going to matter too much on the flak way, and obviously, squishy supports just have the biggest cry against Gyro. Like, you can't do anything. You just stand there and you're dead. Like, unless you have a Glimmer Cape or... I mean, that's really about it, honestly. Yeah,
it's a big vision game around then, yeah. But it is a neat little combo between the Bounty Hunter and the Gyrocopter.
Yeah.
Very, very nice combo with the flak. But fortunately, OG, with the DK, very good hero against the Gyrocopter. One of the few that match up mid against Gyro pretty well, even though Gyro's been played in the safe lane, I think, as of recent of this patch. However, still really good in the mid lane, so...
I've seen him a couple of times in mid, but I don't think it was international Dota. I think it was Oz stuff. I've seen it in Dota for a little while, so it'll be interesting to see if they do put it mid, but we've got to remember about this Night Stalker too, like, what... Is he offlane? Is he... I almost said mid, and I almost threw up a little, so I really don't want that. I think mid Night Stalker was, like, legit when Cinderin used to play it on, like, mouse sports in, like, 2014. You probably weren't even playing Dota back then, mate.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
The Silver Edge, the Breakblade. Lone Druid doesn't click for very much, just clicks very often. Right click, I mean. So, yeah, all these small damage numbers, and the Witch Doctor ulti, sorry. All small damage numbers that don't affect him for the most part. So, very strong draft coming out by Team Secret, but I'm curious to see OG's last pick. It should be their offlane hero, unless it's the DK in the offlane, so...
Yeah, they could play something aggressive as well, but I don't really like Earth. Witch Doctor is aggressive, sounds like fine on paper, but I'm not a huge fan. But they're going to pick up the OD, so it's going to be the mid-OD going out.
The OD. OD got...
Is it safe lane OD or mid? Got to be mid, right?
Well, that's where OG can change up, because the Lone Druid does pair up against the... Actually, no comment. I'm gonna wait and see what the pros are doing, because
I thought you cut out for a second, but man,
no,
you were like, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
My brain cut.
Yeah.
One of his very core items did lose some health regen. The mana cost went straight up. His Arcane Orb on his Q went straight up as well. So I don't know how the Outward Devourer will fare this game. He's got a lot to deal with this game. He's got the lift, he's got the rockets, he's got Night Stalker Silence. Seeing him progress into the mid to late game might be a bit slower. And yeah, so we are seeing S4 on the Dragon Knight, so that will be the offlane hero, but where the Lone Druid and the Outward Devourer do head to is still a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, I mean, is it going to be as well? You've always got to think: is the Timbersaw going mid? Is the Gyro going mid? Like, these two can probably swap lanes pretty easily.
Yeah.
So then you don't really want. I mean, I don't know about the Lone Druid versus Timber.
Well, if I had
really indifferent about it.
If I had to call the matchup, I think it will be the Gyro against the Lone Druid mid, and then Timber will be in the safe lane, and OD will be in the respective safe lane. But I do want to pick a team just because I like doing this. I'm definitely going to go with Secret on this draft. I think, as much as I don't like betting on Timbersaw, I don't think the hero can accomplish wins quite easily. Like, his win condition is very hard. His only win condition is killing the entire enemy team. And it might be hard to do this game, but
Yeah.
I think Secret's ability to team fight is a lot more simpler in the early game.
Look, I think if OG get a good start, they're gonna absolutely run over them. Like, if that Timbersaw's not farmed enough to stop the lanes from just getting absolutely pummeled in, like if No Tail and the Dragon Knight get a decent amount of farm, you're gonna see all these tier 1s gone by like 12, 13 minutes, and the pressure's just gonna be too high. The Timbersaw starts getting a lot. I think he's just gonna be able to fight into them, and they won't be able to push into him. I don't exactly have the best wave clear on Secret. They've got a couple of things, but if you start going down two lanes at once, they're going to really struggle to keep off their towers.
I don't know. My internal... I don't know.
It's a hard call, man. You're nervous, mate. You gotta say it like you think it.
It's telling me that Timbersaw's not going to win this game.
You're not feeling the Timby.
I don't feel like the Timber actually can win. I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go back onto OG. I just don't see where the Timber wins this game outright. Between the Savage Roar, the Silence, and the few stuns with the Banish, the OD. Yeah, I think there's too much to control. Yeah. I'm going to change. I'm on OG. Yeah. I'm back in the voice.
So that's two of us are thinking OG.
Alright, so you went for OG as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident in their lineup. I just prefer their draft on paper. I think there's not as much of a win condition. But with Secret, they need the big track kills, they need the skirmish kills, but as soon as OG all stand together, I don't know what they do, man.
So in the mid lane, we do have the Gyro actually against the DK, so I didn't call it. I did think it was going to be the Lone Druid versus the Gyro. So we got the down bottom, we got the Lone Druid against the Timbersaw. I think this does go in favor. It goes quite evenly, in a sense that Timbersaw does win the lane to some extent. However, the Lone Druid has a very easy time with his bear picking up bounty runes and just sniping last hits. Like, it is something he's really good at. So he can come out even. And once the root comes up on the bear, even chances of potential rotations to get the kill. And then in the top lane, we got the try action. We got the farming Night Stalker tri lane. Actually, I didn't even call this either, against the OD Witch Doctor and Spirit.
I don't know. See, I don't know about farming Night Stalkers either. I think this is something that used to be done a lot. It doesn't. I don't know if it works anymore, man. I don't like farming a Night Stalker. I think he's the same hero with or without items, other than like the Aghanim's vision. I don't think he changes that much.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess his talents are good for farm. Good for, like, get the damage, you get strength, get a huge attack speed at night if you want at level 25, but as a physical DPS core, I don't like him.
I just don't feel like these lanes have set up in the way that Secret actually wanted them. Like, as we can see now with Puppy making the rotation on the bounty, he's actually just walked straight from top to bottom. Oh, we've even got Jerax tipping into the bottom lane. Hoping to accomplish some pulls. Actually getting the first stack.
Maybe they didn't want to do the try and they just played aggressive because they thought they'd go on a solo lane.
I think, yeah.
Interesting to see, but Puppy's doing the classic bounty hunter things. He's just running around, keeping vision, dealing a couple of last hits, beautiful. But Jerax is actually going to go on him. That might be the death of him. They do have the bear there, but it's got no root, so still too low level to rip anything down.
He's actually opted to go for the Savage Roar.
Yeah, I was about to comment, like, not 2 levels in the Spirit Bear.
I think that is his strongest leveling point. Level 3 has to be one of Lone Druid's strongest leveling points, so it's a bit strange. Maybe there was something we missed and we didn't quite see where it was mandatory to have, but... So now we've got these dual lanes coming out. There's 2-on-2 action. Yeah,
you just got... I mean, Puppy and Jerax are just playing silly buggers in the woods. They've got 2v2 top. It's kind of a 1v1 bottom, with the supports just sort of looking at each other for a while.
Yeah, definitely favouring OG in the bottom lane just with that pull option.
I mean, mid lane's basically a wash at the moment too. S4 and mid 1 are pretty even.
Well, this was a matchup I said might happen, was the DK versus the Gyrocopter, and it is a fine matchup for the DK. The DK farms, he has the greater last hit potential, especially the Breath of Fire damage reduction. You'll see that, I think, if I look at the stats, yeah, okay, I'm slightly right in saying that the DK's off to a bit of a better start. And now in this top lane, generally speaking, when you're having a farm war between two sets of heroes that can't kill each other, it favors the two ranged heroes against the one melee and one range, just because you're both able to hit every creep denied together. You can secure last hits and harass the enemy melee carry. But Secret have the advantage of the pulse, so...
Yeah, I mean, the OD is out farming the Night Stalker very slightly. But, I mean, the farm means a lot more on the OD as well, I think. But they are going to go with the Coconut going through. It's going to bounce once. Yap still taking a lot of damage here. The Maledict is on him as well. He might tick out on the last tick of the Maledict. Now Farda's going to be using that Mango. He wants to go onto OD. Nice zap from Yapsaw. They're going to get one at least, and Yappy not going to die either. Meanwhile, in the jungle, Puppy does kill Jerax though. So 2 kills in very quick succession for Team Secret.
Yeah, that pull really showing off why it's so good. Bringing the OD to become a bit worried about his laning situation and going over to the pool, bringing him into no man's land, and that's where these...
S4 in a lot of trouble now. Puppy with the DD rune there. He's going to tank up the tower, but he will get the kill in the end. Puppy going to want to keep going mid one, actually, pushing forwards into Jerax. Farda's just so tanky at this point. He can just dive the tower with the 5 armor. Jerax trying to hide there, but he's just going to go down. That's going to be 4 kills on Secret's way already. DK is going to try and TP back in, but mid one's already away.
Yeah, at night time this Night Stalker really becomes a threat all across the map. Most heroes, other than the Lone Druid, is really susceptible to the gank of the Night Stalker, and the strength that Night Stalker has. And look at this 4-man efficient shrine usage. Oh.
Beautiful. That's some homie shower right there. You know?
That's a homie shower.
That's a homie shower. But I mean, meanwhile, obviously because it's a Night Stalker that's rotated, he's not farming his safe lane anymore, and the OD's getting a little time to catch up at least. That's, I guess, the one downfall of having a safe laner kind of move around, but... I mean, I guess they're farming Ace instead, but they're going to go for the 3-man gank on the top lane now. There's no silence yet on the Night Stalker, so they won't have that there. He might be able to delay his death out. He actually doesn't have anything in Astral yet, so I take that back, and it's just going to be a nice quick kill. Not even being able to delay it out a little.
Very nice kill. And with you saying how the Night Stalker rotates out of lane, and it might be a little inefficient. Rubik is a very good support that doesn't mind getting extra levels, doesn't mind getting the extra farm, because he uses it so well in the mid to late game. And I mean, as you can see, at 6 minutes, already got that mana boot, level 4 Rubik.
Yeah,
so actually going in
again, they're going to be going onto the OD, and he's just going to melt down. They do so much damage already. Phase Boots Night Stalker just whacks him too hard. And now they want to just go on the Rubik. Night Stalker uses the nuke. He wants to get his...
Oh, in the mid lane, there's a cooldown on the DK?
Yeah, there's a cooldown going, and top lane as well. Fly getting got on, but meanwhile mid lane, S4 is going to go down to mid one, back to top lane. Fly just getting dove behind his tower. He's in some serious trouble here. Absol just sticking him now. The lift comes out. Barda going to be moving up with the nuke, going to get that kill. Can he shift off the aggro? He will get it done. That's going to be another 2 kills. Secret just dominating this laning phase. I'm very surprised that they've been so efficient, but this Night Stalker pick's really doing it, man. I didn't like it, but I'm liking it now. Yeah,
the first gank originally that I had on the OD, they realized very quickly that he hasn't leveled Astral Imprisonment. When the no defensive or offensive Astral Imprisonment came out on the gank, they realized he hasn't leveled it, and that's where they're just able to dive and dive and dive, because he has no counterplay. So really heads up play by Farda and Yapsa on the Rubik. See, like right now, as I mentioned, Night Stalker moving around, leaving that top lane for the Rubik. Very efficient. Very good use to the map.
They're the same level right now, your support and your safe laner, so that is a lot of experience that they're gaining almost for free, because Farda's still keeping up. But he is going to be going bottom. Jerax and Farda standing right next to each other. They want to go on this bear, force him to dive in. They will get the... They didn't actually get the slow off. He gets the vehicle, and now OD's going to be coming in, just whacking down this Timbersaw. He's taking a hell of a lot of damage. Meanwhile, No Tower, though, going to get run down by Farda. Puppy's going to go in Viz and get out of this one. Like, they will just be able to split this one out. No one going down, and large rotations coming in.
The big saving grace for this Radiant team is the Lone Druid right now. He's already got that Helmet the Dominator. And Root onto the bottom lane, quick roll in, quick stun, Cask.
They get the second bounce on the cask. Will they be able to take down Ace's regen's just too much? They might be able to find Puppy here though. They do get the detection out of him, but they won't be able to finish him off. And he's going to get away. That's one missed kill again. Then one coming into no man's land here. The coconut's going to be flying out as well. He's getting pretty low, but Farda's there to cover his retreat with the slow coming out. Yeah, still going to get the lift off. The bear is going to be there, trying to get a few hits, and Odie going to be pushing them out. And everyone's just getting low. The bear might at least fall, but this is some really scrappy engagements with almost nothing happening.
I mean, you say scrappy, I say magnificent. Secret just using their health pools to full effect there. It was incredible to watch. Like, very, very good in and out by most heroes. Like, unable to successfully get the kills, but I mean, when no one can die like that in an engagement where it started with Timbersaw on 20 health, it's not a bad fight for Secret just to not lose anyone. So, yeah, I don't know. I thought that was a bit of brilliance coming out from Secret and a bit of missed opportunity by OG. I think there was a few body blocks on the bear that should have been hitting with a potential root, but yeah, the damage coming out by OG right now is very lackluster. I mean, until this OD starts to, you know, get into the level 15.
I mean, he's only just hitting level 6 as well. Like, he is pretty far behind.
Yeah, and until he gets higher, they don't have the burst potential right now until the Witch Doctor ulti, maybe even the Magnetize. A lot of their heroes don't do that burst damage, so securing the kill against these 20 use wands, it's going to be hard work.
Yeah, 20 charge wands are the dream. Top lane, S4 getting a bit of aggression on him now. Farda going to be getting that slow off. He's already used the stun. It's going to be coming up in 2 seconds. Mid one going to be here now with the cooldown follow-up. But Jarrett's is flying and the coconut's going to go as well. Everybody getting stunned up for quite a while, but now OD going to be in a lot of trouble. He's going to fall. Fly's the next to go. Can they get Jarrett's? They won't be diving any further, but that's going to be 3 dead. Just Secret outmaneuvering, and OD just can't keep himself alive. Like, he doesn't have anything in Astral. He just melts when he looks at the enemy heroes.
Yeah, right now I feel No-Tail is the only one on the Radiant doing what's required of him right now. Right now they need to be splitting the map, not bringing many people to engagements, because the only way Secret successfully get the kills is bringing multiple heroes to engagements. And I think they just need to be using the map more effectively, because right now it is only a 3k gold lead on 11-0 score. So if they can keep the score, I mean, the score is irrelevant as long as they're getting their farm, so...
Yeah, they are also taking a lot of map control though as well. Like, they're pushing OG back further and further into their base behind their tier 1s. Not really being able to go out anywhere. No-Tail's the only one sort of has a little less fear, at least, than the team. But this is also before Track is up as well. Bounty Hunter's level 5.5 now, grabbing that tome by the looks of it. He was just level 4 before I saw him, so he's going to get there. And I mean, as we've discussed before, Bounty Hunter level 6 isn't the biggest deal in gold-wise for his team. Obviously getting a lot better once he hits that level 12, especially for himself, with 2 gold per kill. It's a bit ridiculous, but it's going to just create the vision game, and where do OG run to, you know, when you can see them all? They don't have an Abaddon to purge anything off.
Yeah,
it's going to be run down.
Yeah, being able to chase them down after fights, like scrappy skirmishes, is a real big plus of the bounty. But yeah, you got to remember all these skills have happened without Track, so this bounty is very poor in a sense. Not as rich as his counterpart teammates. They're all sitting quite high.
But this is Puppy, you know. That's how he does it, mate. Like, looking at his net worth, he's still above the ES and the Witch Doctor. He's, you know, it's not the worst.
No, not by any means.
Yeah, mid lane, DK going to be pulled up. Farda going to get that nuke on him as well. Nice stun coming out from Yapsaw with that Dragon Tail going out. Fly's going to be here though with the Coconut going out. Has his ulti as well. Farda taking quite a bit of damage, but he's got 1200 HP and so much armor already. He's very hard to take down. Looks like he should just survive this Maledict, and he's going to get out and salve up. I mean, he doesn't have to back right now. He can just start re-engaging with the salve. He's got an Invisor in as well, and he's just going to get back in there. And Puppy going to be caught under a sentry, though, going to be dusted as well. This could be a big turnaround, though. Night Stalker's going to be running in, Bounty's going to go invisible again. Farda's just sitting underneath this sentry ward that his Bounty just got caught in. He's going to get out of it with that movement speed, but I mean, that's a nice little pickup for OG. They're going to get themselves on the board, and I mean, it's not the biggest kill, but it's something at this point.
Yeah, as we mentioned, and with obviously the recent patches, the hero's net worth upon death is taken into consideration. So
He's worth nothing, right?
He's worth nothing in compared to the secret team. But yeah, a kill is a kill. It is worth what it is. Farts are actually moving in behind the outward of arrow up here.
Yeah,
OD still without imprisonment.
And he get out. Fortunately, if you use that slow first, there is just the classic TP away from the Night Stalker.
Interesting choice by Seb, actually. He's looking at a low sword.
Yeah, S4 going to be run down here, taking a lot of damage. Nice stuns with the coconuts coming up, but the rocket's going to hit him in the end, and the stolen flame breath going to be taking him down. Yappy getting his gold up. He's in it to win it.
I don't believe I've seen this yet, but on mid one, he's got the double Wraith Band after Aquila into the Ags.
Straight into the Ags. I mean, it's the cheap stats, right?
Yeah, and it picks up what Ags doesn't offer you, in a sense, like there's extra stats, but they're actually diving in deep here.
Yeah, they're going to be diving. Vada could be in a lot of trouble here, though. They need a big fight. They're actually going to drop the hammer as well. Vada should go down to this Maledict tick at the end of the fight, which will be nice for them. He will get taken out, but Odie's going to die here. And it's going to be 2 for 1 so far. There's a big kill on that Night Stalker, though, being on the street. They're going to roll in now. Jerax is going to be going. He's only level 5. Needs to be careful of this Ace Timbersaw. And it looks like they're just going to split up and get out. But mid lane, there might be... I mean, this is a Timbersaw. I don't think you have the damage to kill him, and he's going to get away before the stun hits him. And Jerax is going to free fly out of that one. They should be able to get this tier 1 tower mid, at least with the Lone Druid here and S4. But, I mean, a nice pickup, but Secret's still coming out on top of that one.
Coming out slightly. I mean, the mid tower might even be more profitable than the actual 1 kill.
They're really still struggling to take it, though. It looks like it's just going to get denied. They're not going to be able to kill it.
Will be denied, but at the end of the day, I mean, the tower's gone. The map presence is there for OG, so it's actually not a bad trade for OG. However, I would still like to see them not bring as many heroes into one engagement like that. I think splitting it up right now, getting your items, making sure the OD gets a point of imprisonment to survive a rocket, to save a teammate.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, he's actually going for the Lotus Orb first as well. First item Lotus Orb, that's... I mean, is that really just for the track?
No, the first item Lotus Orb, I reckon, is in light of the nerf to 4-star. The first item, Lotus Orb, actually gives you the health regen that 4-star long does.
Oh, Druid's going to get caught out here, though. Tracked up now, no way out of this one. He's going to be going down with that silence. Rocket's going to be flying on Fly as well. They might be able to get another one here. Coconut getting some nice bounces through. Should be able to get this extra track on Fly. That's another track kill. Jerax now in trouble as well. That's going to be 3 track kills in a row. Puppy just rolling in the dollars now.
Yeah, you also got to take note that that was right before the Sacred Relic on the Lone Druid, so he really got put behind there. Just
really rough.
A couple of 100 gold off it and dying.
It's a very, very quick 2,000 gold swing. That's got to hurt.
That definitely does hurt. When I was saying that I need to see them split up a little bit more, they're actually going in mid here.
Yeah, it looks like they want to do something here. Puppy going to get the track out. Fly. Going to get out of this one. He's got a rocket chasing him. It's only level 1, so it's not too scary for him. But mid one's thinking about it, man. Look at that track just coming into play with the black cannon too. That's rough. Jerax going to be trying to find something, but not going to be able to catch anyone here. And they're just going to split out, get away. They didn't get anything from it, but it's just more and more pressure again. It's getting scared. Closer and closer.
Yeah.
See the lines being drawn by No Tower. Get these lanes pushed. You know, get them out of our side. He really needs to buy the Sacred Relic. He has the money, almost. Well, he has the money now. He needs to get that courier to the secret drop, like now, before he dies.
What are we looking at with vision here? What can the Dire see? What can the Radiant see? Right now, is that no wards up?
Pretty blind, yeah. Dire
that
doesn't have any
mid-ward?
wards. There's one Radiant ward and that's it. It's about to run out. And there's one up top, sorry, but that's about to run out too. The Radiant. So it's going to be basically a completely blind map. There's 4 observer wards on Puppy. So
there we go. Okay, yeah.
He's going to be lighting it up very shortly. So maybe, I mean, sometimes you do see teams save wards right for certain timings, where they want all the aggressive vision, where they want to see them the whole time and just absolutely roll through them. It's pretty uncommon to have none on the map though, but they are going to finally place one down. And they're going to get the scan off as well. Was that the Radiant scan to scout that? Yeah, it looks like they saw the OD.
It would be Dire. It'd be the Dire skin.
Yeah, Absol could be in trouble here.
Yeah, they're
gonna get the
definitely
roll right through him. Beautifully done. And that's gonna be a free kill up top lane. So they will get Yapsaw for this. But meanwhile, the Witch Doctor's going to be run down by Fada. But the Lone Druid's going to be turning up. Now the Coconut's going to be there. Sentinel stuff to follow. And big Witch Doctor ulti from Fly. That's going to be a nice little 2 kills for OG. They're making the place here.
The big, I think, point of this game, or this early game, has definitely been wands. These wand usages have just been incredible. Like using them at the exact moment to, you know, use that last bit of health to bait that enemy in just ever so slightly. Really effective. That's
the Radiance finish now on No-Tail as well.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, that's not even a bad timing, honestly, for how far they are behind. It's pretty good, but in saying that, he is the top net worth in the game. So it makes sense. He's getting the dollar bills, man. S4, he's gone for that Blink Dagger on the Dragon Knight as well. So giving that initiation, obviously with the Earth Spirit rolling and the Blink from DK, gonna be able to close the distance pretty quickly. Are you feeling like, I mean, just look at the map difference, right? Between those 2 kills that they just got, Secret's completely off their side of the map now. And they feel really comfortable. They're going to be smoking mid again. The smoke's going to break. There's no detection on your OD.
Yeah, it just feels like moving into this mid-game section now. Fighting seems a bit more structured for that of OG, whereas Secret seems to be a lot more single target. Between the Bounty, the Rubik, the Night Stalker. Possibly Timbersaw. You can say he's AoE, but it's a very small AoE, so you tend to see it as single target. Only Gyro really bringing in the area of effect for the team, so but something that OG definitely lacks none of. Hang on, English.
Word.
Doesn't lack any of his AoE. We got very big spells coming out here, especially into the Radiance. Breath of Fire to reduce a lot of the Gyro's damage. We've got the Magnetize and the Witch Doctor ulti and the OG ulti, of course.
Yeah, I mean, you could really get a lot done with that, especially the fact that you've always got to factor in the Radiance this chance. Like, with the minus damage as well as the miss, could be very difficult. Pumping now getting quite low. Nice kick through too, though. Here comes the Coconut. The Maledict's going to be there. Mid one getting quite low, but he's going to survive. The Air Spirit's going to go down first. The Maledict should be able to clip out mid one, which it will on the background. Night Stalker going to be dying as well, so Fada going to fall. That's going to be a nice 2 kills. It's going to be 3 dead for OG, but I mean, the
fight recap?
Yeah, the track pretty much makes it even. Experience-wise, obviously, Secret getting a hell of a lot more for those 3 kills. And I mean, are they still going to get this tower? They do resummon on the bear if they want to commit, if they want to just let it die and then go again.
I think in a sense that wasn't OG. Oh, never mind.
OD could be in trouble here. Puppy actually going to show himself. They might be able to kill him here with 2 hits, but they're not going to be able to catch him. Once again, going invisible. Ace now, kind of left on his own. Resummon's going to come out. They really don't want to back up, but it's going to be all 5 alive again. Like, this is going to get a little bit dangerous for OG. Actually, for all 5 heroes being back here now, they're sticking this tower, man. They want it, and I don't know. I think they might be pushing it too hard. I think they have the vision advantage with this Warden Sentry combo right on top of them here. They've got a really good place to fight. They've got the blinks. They have the blink. Sorry, on DK, so they have the initiation. You can jump on Fada here right now if you just go, but they're a little bit scared to go in. He's going to walk through. Now here comes Jerax with that roll. S4 going to be following up with the stun as well. He does have the Dragon Form if he needs. OD going to be dropping out the ulti, but Jerax going to be going down, and the OD instantly disappearing from the map. Big Daddy No-Tail going to be pushing them away. DK's just on the back line. They're just ignoring him. They want to kill this big No-Tail, but they are going to get the Bounty Hunter now. Ace going to be running through forwards. Fly in a lot of trouble here with that Chakram going through, and with the jump through, they will get another track kill. Coconut still jumping through creeps, but not going to do enough. S4 is just chasing a courier at this point. Blink to get the last hit. He needs the 3rd one. He's not going to get it. And now he's really in danger zone. He's got 6 seconds left on his TP. Can they find him in here? The courier stopped. The Chakram's right next to the courier. Oh, he's getting so close, but now Yap's not going to find him. They're actually scouting him with this courier. Beautifully played by Secret. He's going to get the last hit on it, though. In the end, he will get the kill, but throwing your life away for that. I mean, messy from OG, man. Timbersaw just rocked in and killed 2 instantly.
Yeah. At this point, I don't feel like they need to be pushing these tier 2s as heavily as they are.
Speaking of which, Vada gonna run into 3 heroes here, but he's gonna get out. The stun was missed by Jarex, and that was their only real lockdown. The Astral just wasn't there.
Yeah, without the DK, they do have a hard time jumping before Jarex gets onto his blink dagger. But Puppy, obviously doing his rounds now with his 2 wards he's got. Just placed one fresh one down in the bottom, behind the tier 2 of the bottom tower.
Placed another ward on that ward that's about to run out. He's got one in the mid lane. He's just gonna place another one.
Is he just repeating here?
I mean, they didn't get dewarded, and they're really good bounty hunter runes. Seeing the courier move out, being able to show sort of what lanes they're going to.
Yeah, it's knowing the farming patterns. It's knowing that they know where heroes are if they're not there, and they're the biggest vision that these 2 wards show is the entry into the jungles.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I completely missed that. Elijah's dying.
Yeah, this is the possibly blink reveal on the Timbersaw. I didn't see it in the last fight, so...
Yeah, it looks like he did just get it. And another kill going down mid as well. Yapsor being caught out. I mean, a 4-man rotation to kill the poor old Rubik, but then again, it's a level 14 Rubik with mana boost and a blink. Yeah,
possibly a little careless by the Rubik. I mean, he is worth quite a lot, as we can see on the net worth chart. He's 5th. Might be a bit careless from him to be doing these deep pushes, as he's not technically a generic support anymore. He is now your 3rd core, yeah.
Yeah, he's like a core Rubik. He's above the Night Stalker, so he basically completely took the NS position, right? When he started rotating heavy, he just took it all.
Yeah. What else do we see here? BKB coming up on the DK, which would be very important. Actually, the DK is having a lot of trouble with the magic damage coming out.
A little bit curious on the Lone Druid too, getting the 10 armor talent. I understand it against the Gyro, but that Savage Roar, man. It's like it's an 8-second cooldown at level 4 with that talent.
It might be because he's gone the pipe, and the pipe generally means that bear will struggle to die. Just with the 10% bonus magic armor, I'm pretty sure it gives to the bear.
Actually, S4 just used to stun on a creep. Could be in a lot of trouble here now. Puppy going to be coming up as well. It's 8 at Vada. Gets blown up.
Whirling Death is a very good spell.
It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. That's a easy 584 gold and straight into Roshan. This isn't going to be the fastest, but I mean, they've got that medallion up on bounty. It's pretty fast.
So you can never forget about the Aghanim Scepter on the Gyrocopter. He's unloading quite quickly, so...
And, I mean, they're none the wiser that they're sending over the bear and an Alpha Wolf now, but it's already dead. Just too late. Too quickly killing it, and they look like they're pinging on No-Tail already. They want to go. They lift up the Alpha Wolf, and they're just going to clear it. Poor little wolf. R.I.P. They're going to take out Bounty's ward at least. And they look to be just rotating down the bottom and get rid of that bottom tier 2, take more of the map control around the enemy jungle especially.
Yeah. The Garden progression's really slowed down now on the Radiant.
I mean, when they were pushing that tier 2 top, like, they overextended.
Yeah, I don't think it was
too long and lost 2 fights.
Yeah, I think they were probably a bit over their heads going up there just that early. The map was open.
Pressured? Like, did they feel pressured time-wise? Like, I'm sure their team scales perfectly fine in the late game. I guess you've got to worry about the Timbersaw against your sort of high-strength heroes, but meanwhile, bottom lane, Smoke's going to break on Jarex. Yapsor's just running straight into the group wave, but they want to go for the back line. Vada's going to be stopped here in his track. They will kill the Rubik as well. Jarex now going to get the stun to stop the TP from Vada. Going to be flying across the trees, trying to cut a path there and just hide. But they should find him in the end. S4 going to walk straight up to him. Does get the disarm, but the stun's there, and that's going to be 2 kills going the way of OG. A nice upcomings for them.
He also wasted the night time there. It might be actually quite a big deal.
Was it just to fly away to try and survive?
Yeah. So the Aghanim Scepter on Timbersaw, quite a big pickup.
Double Chakram, that's the danger zone for these supports. What do you do as a Witch Doctor as 2 Chakrams get thrown at you? Jarex now going to be finding the Bounty Hunter. I don't even know if he saw him there. He's actually going to roll up, he does see him. I'm sure how's he seeing him? Am I just not seeing his entry?
No, he has a 6th sense. He has a 6th sense, that's insane.
How, dude?
Because Jarex is that good. Jerax is that good, man. He is a god at this game.
How? I don't understand, dude.
He
How
doesn't
are you
see
that
the
good?
game for figures. He sees it as numbers. He just knows where everything's going to be at every given moment.
Alright, dude. Someone's got to clip that. That's got to be a Reddit clip because that was dumb. How?
Puppy
I'm
right-clicked
blown
on the
away.
base.
I'm blown away, dude. I'm actually blown away.
He's that good, man. But yeah, these double chakrams are really going to do a lot of damage in these team fights. If Radiant by any means stack up on top of each other, this will be a very quick fight. However, if they keep their space and they're able to keep the right amount of lockdown onto Ace in terms of silences or stuns, then they'll be able to prevent a lot of damage.
Yeah, agreed. And I just noticed too on Timbersaw, obviously, I'm not a Timbersaw player because I'm bad at Dota, but he got 100 damage at level 15.
Well, the 5 armor reactive stacks isn't that big of a deal against the OD. However, 100 damage does increase your farming speed.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of damage. Down bottom, the bear's gonna die though, and they're gonna get a tier 2.
It also just adds to your burst potential, and it's games where you don't really necessarily need the extra 5 armor, because you build its armor.
He's already got 20 stacks, right? Another 5 doesn't feel that worth.
Yep. Moving up the higher ground with the Aegis.
Yeah. I mean, this is just classic play, right? You get your timings, you got your BKB on Gara, you got an Aegis up. Push it. Timbersaw's actually going to go back. They're all just falling back.
It's a lovely play. I really do appreciate this sort of play. It's the fake going high ground to bring them back into the base, to lose all the map control they just once had, and now OG scrambled to get back out to farm the map to get some sort of dominance.
I mean, there's not really a lot they can do about it, right? They are going to see the bear by the looks of it, Vada with that big boy vision. OG are playing very precariously right now. They are so close to secret.
Well, it was just such a good map movement play to go bottom and to bring them back and then disengage. So now they have the control around Roshan, they have the control around, you know, the farm, choking them out in a sense. However, that looks like they want to fight rather than farm. So
yeah, they want to battle. They're done with farming, dude. It's battle time. I mean, look how fast they push the lane. They instantly kill creep waves. Towers melt to this Agon and Scarrow as well. They're going to lift the bear though. They've killed this one out really easily. That bear's just melted down and already dead. It doesn't have a resummon either for 30 seconds. That's going to be the cooldown from mid 1, just forcing them away. Jerax with the kick. Not going to do enough. And mid 1's just going to be able to take this tower. It's no commitment.
yeah, just clearing up here in a few seconds. So.
And that's going to be an easy tower. They're sort of circling bottom lane OG, and Secret they're just in control of this game.
Yeah, they're playing this late game really well. Actually, they're not trying to pressure with their obvious strength right now. They're quite far ahead, but they definitely know their limits and definitely not trying to over push it and feed away very important kills.
This is a cool, calm, and collected team, right? They know what they know that they shouldn't do anything too extra. Fly is very dead. There's not a lot to say about that. Tracked and double chakram, and that's just enough to kill him.
Yeah,
They don't have to do anything.
This 10-0 ace is very impressive right now. A lot of teams, like lower tier teams, bottom lane.
Yeah, bottom lane, we're going to see another kill. Jarek's going to be going down by the gank. I didn't want to interrupt you, mate. You know, I didn't want to interrupt you.
You're right, you're right. A lot of lower tier teams might get baited into thinking that their Timbersaw's really strong and to go high ground really early, but and sometimes feed away that very big advantage Timbersaw's always claim nice and early, as we can see on the net worth chart. Soaring ahead of any other player.
Yeah, he's actually ridiculously rich, and now you're going to see the bear just go down again.
This is his last bit. It's his last bit.
The Aegis ran out just before he died. That's going to
No, the Aegis has been down for about a minute and a half. That was a very silly play by the gyrocopter to go up so overconfidently there.
Didn't use his BKB or anything. Just
No.
taken out. S4 now with the blink through. Going to be going on Yatso. This is going to be the Rubik going down. And as we were praising Secret for how carefully they were playing, they just dropped 2 heroes for nothing. Just, I guess, a bear.
You know, before I started, like, helping with the... Oh, actually, no, does this still continue? Now, before I started helping with casting, I never used to believe in casting's curse. But...
It's real,
like,
man.
It is real. Like, it's creepy. We just praised and praised and praised, and then one of the most silly deaths I've seen from Secret all game.
Yeah, look, mate, it's a real thing. It's 100%. It's like taking a banana on a fishing boat. You just don't do it. Oh, it's a old wives' tale. You never take bananas on fishing boats because the potassium, the smell of potassium scares fish. It's not real, but you know, the thing people think. Oh, alright. Sorry, my grey hairs are showing. So rude. So rude. It's alright, I'll be the father figure you need. I'll take you out fishing. Holes. No bananas. Mid lane though, we're gonna see them go on the DK. Instantly melting. Ace's damage is way too high. Okay,
go on who, sorry?
Hero.
Yep, go on who? Didn't even exist for long enough.
Look, I mean, there was a hero there. I only just clicked on it in time. He died so quickly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some T-Tours in the chat whenever Alzar misses something. That's all I want in my life. But I'm a simple man. I need some memes and I need some good Dota. That's all I want. But they're gonna catch the lift on the bear again. If the blade mail's gonna be up, it's gonna stop them from at least fully committing, and they're gonna back up. But this is gonna be another tower going down. They can't close the distance. Chakrams! The Chakrams are just outside their base. You can't walk through them. They're too dangerous.
Quite dangerous. Yeah, but I'm a big fan of this Lotus Orb pickup. In effect, keeping him as safe as a 4-star would be, for the most part. Offering better stats.
He's doing the job. They're not going to quite secure the tower, just that they will get it down eventually. Now they're going to back up. So they're not going to do anything too silly this time. 2 Chakrams casually in mid. And he's going to bring them all the way back. And what's this level? What are we thinking of the level 25? We're just gonna go the Whirling Death attribute, just because of the strength of heroes.
I thought I read somewhere that that's 25 was the worst in the game. Apparently, it actually doesn't do a lot of damage. Hang on, I might be wrong, but nah, the 1400 temperature chain range is
massive.
It's by far just these broken 25.
That's 2,850 range on timber chain. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's definitely no argument there. However, I do have some sort of theory. I don't know why it's in the back of my head. I must have read it somewhere that apparently the 8% Whirling Death attribute reduction is
garbage.
Very, very bad statistically. I don't know the stats off the top of my head, unfortunately, but
I mean, look, math is hard, alright? I'll give you
that. Get that out of here.
But we see the +2 Sanity's Eclipse multiplier as well on the OD, so really showing that they know they're lacking damage.
Well, it's that and the enemy team. Very dopey heroes in a sense that they lack some intel.
You can call them dumb, dude. You can call them dumb, it's alright. Call them dumb.
I gotta be PC, dude.
That's it, mate. You know, never get a job again.
Yep. But this is where the OD is actually going to start doing a lot of damage and start being a big threat in the fight. And once he's got his Blink, his BKB, his Dragon Lance, and I mean the Lotus Orb to keep him just as safe. But the Gyrocopter actually on a very interesting Satanic straight after the BKB. I'm very far away from this Ags build. I prefer the non-Ags style. Actually, there's a big wraparound here, big smoke play. A Dire Scan's actually seen him.
They might be able to catch, but as you said, Scan's going to be there, so... Radiant are going to back up. They're going to catch the bear again, though. The blade mail are going to be used, but no one cares. That bear dies way too fast for it to be a problem. They might be able to catch. TP's going to be out, though. So OG going to come out of that with nothing other than a dead bear. Group up calls being made.
Yeah.
Casual group up.
Imagine how much quicker it would be dying if it didn't get 10 Spirit Bearer armor. Like, that bear is just dying instantly anyways. Like,
I don't think the armor even matters. Like,
yeah, but I mean, it's just like that much extra. It's just ridiculous how much damage is being done to that bear. He needs some sort of BKB.
Yeah, mid lane, they might be able to catch the OD here. Gonna get the double lift up though. Both of the heroes flying in the sky. BKB is gonna be used. Mid one's gonna be there as well, putting out the flak damage. All the tracks just want to come out. Now here comes Vada back in. They're gonna be able to take the lone druid down as well as the witch doctor just dying in the background. Bounty Hunter going to be tracking out the Dragon Knight as well, so they can't lose him here. That's going to be 3 going down, 2 without buybacks as well. Creep wave's going down. Look at this creep wave straight into mid. They're already at the enemy base. 22,000 gold ahead. This could just be the time where they get wrecked.
Well, Lone Druid has a buyback, but he doesn't have a bear to summon, so we also see...
They just traded 4,000 gold, 5.6k experience.
Look, I really underestimated how well Secret could use this Timbersaw, and like they completely put me in a new light. You know,
Yeah, they're just diving the enemies in their base. Odie now could be in a bit of trouble. Nice Dragon Stun as well. Jarek's going to get the kickback, at least save his boy, but he's going to die for it. And now they're just going to go bottom.
Yeah.
And what can they really do here? The melee rack's going to be slowly whittled away. Track's going to come out. Jerax is going to get the kick in, at least to try and delay. Here comes the coconut again, but it only hits on Farda, managing to split away from his team. Yatsul now with the list. Witch Doctor's just going to melt here, as well as Jerax. That's going to be 2 more down, and that could just be the end of this game. Range Rack's going to be dying down here. I mean, there's nothing to stop them from just destroying the entire enemy base.
Yeah, this is some really good Dota coming up by Secret, like really on point. Like very few mistakes. Like there was hardly anything I had to say about Secret this game.
Yeah, I mean, they made that really big faux pas bottom lane where mid 1 died, but other than that, they've been real crisp this game. Top lane, they're going to be chucking out the Chakrams. No Tower could be in a bit of trouble here. They're playing it very safe this time. Mid 1's like, okay, I probably shouldn't die again. BKB is going to be used now, going to be pushing the enemy heroes away, and you can just see the danger of that flag cannon. Now going to be going back. They're taking 2 lanes of racks, and they're just going to chill. They're going to back up. They're going to take out the shrine on the way out, and they're going to show that that solid play rather than pushing their advantage too hard.
Yeah, I think right now with the very healthy BKBs on the Nightstalker and the Gyrocopter, they don't need to be forcing anything too crazy right now. A good thing that good Dota players will do is try to hold. Oh, there's a banish up top.
Spoken to banish. No-Tail's going to be here with the fear, and they're so scared. How do they fight? Like, even if you get the best engagement possible on OG, I don't even know if you kill them. I don't even know if you win that fight with like the optimum engagement.
There's definitely room to win the fight, I believe. I think if they can get the Gyro displaced a little bit, there might be a play, but yeah, this is straight no rush. I don't know if this game prolongs any longer, that Secret aren't looking to fail at any point, so making that radical play.
He's alright. Here comes mid 1 with the ulti. DK now blinking in with the BKB though. They might be able to kill the bounty hunter. They half his health and at the back. Meanwhile on the back lines, Farda going to be taking out your Witch Doctor here. And what do they do? The Lone Druid's going to die here, and I think that's just it. I don't think you can do anything more in this game. Poppy still hasn't died. They've been throwing heroes trying to kill him. And now Odie going to be using that BKB, but Farda just sitting on the front lines. Ace going to be going on to S4 now. This DK is going to drop in the end. Not going to get anything done. They do have buybacks here, but what do you achieve with these buybacks? I think this might just be it. Lone Druid going to finally use his Ace, just timber chains across the whole map and kills OD. Farda going to be in the base as well, and that's going to be GG. They're going to call it.
Yeah.
Ace just goes from like the middle of the map into their base and kills a hero.
And the Blink Dagger and the Timber Chain range, it's quite insane. Yeah, newfound respect for Timbersaw. I mean, across tier 1 teams, like, they just executed that beautifully. That was really well played by Secret. Some of the best Dota I've seen in a little while.
Yeah, beautifully played by Secret.